Hey folks, so today's video is a slightly different one. Basically, I've seen a lot of people looking into um, enhancing for profit and like basically how to get into it. Um, Honestly, so this is kind of a how-to, but also a why not to. So first things first, go into the description, get a copy of my enhancement profit calculator. So file, make a copy. This will basically let you know how profitable it is to enhance. It's literally, this tool will give you everything that you need to know. I've made plenty of videos on how this works, so go check them out if you want to understand this. Literally, it shows you profit from taking from base all the way up to TET. So if you were to buy Tungrad necklaces at base and make a TET on average per TET that you make 973 million, 877 million for Centaur's belt. Now, yes, there's a lot of profit to be made here. And basically you need to have a whole setup for your fail stacks. This is based on my stats as well, so I'm using a base chance of +4, and then like only have to do 2 price for a 30 stack or 40 stack even. Sorry. So this is how profitable it is for me. Like at the point I'm at, um, going from like a base chance of 0, which is before you even have 1,000 quests done in the game, and then like the amount of extra clicks that will need, because you'll need like an extra duo on here, which increases the costs of your stacks, will bring down the profit that you can make from the get-go. So this is why I don't recommend enhancing for profit, because for enhancing for profit it has to be accessories. I mean, you can do some black star weapons and that. I think that has recovered a bit. I haven't updated my numbers because you have to put that in manually. But you can do it this route. It doesn't have to be accessories. That is another way of getting them. But what I'm mentioning here to why I think it's not worth getting into an enhancing for profit is because the main reason people look to do it is they want another way to make easy money. Enhancing for profit is not easy money. It's gambling at the end of the day. You can lose money. So the reason that I'm saying that it's not easy money, because it can be easy money, don't get me wrong. If you're lucky, it's easy money. But you need investments. Like, this is something you invest in. You have to have silver sat there. If you have silver sat there, you're not looking for an easy way to make money, if that makes sense. So, as much as I understand people are looking to get into this, don't get into this if you don't already have silver sat there ready to make more silver. So, basically, let's say you want to make the centaurs, because that's a nice cheap one. So, just off the top of my head, because I haven't done it for a while, let's say you need 70 base to make one TET. It's not exact, but let's just say it's 70. I think it's 72 that I usually go off. Or I think it was actually 64 is what I used to go off every lot of 64 then. It's just I haven't done it on stream for a while, so I just kind of do it as and when I have it rather than saving it up. But yeah, we'll go with 70. 70 is a nice round number. So to make one TET on average is 70 bases. So we're just going to pull up a calculator here, in fact, just because it'll make it a bit easier, because I can show you on screen. So 11 million, 11.9 million times 70. So it costs 833 million in centaur belts to make that profit. That's not taking into account the costs of each stack you use up. As you can see, a TET stack is 563 million. One tri stack 70 million. You're going to be using, I think it's like 3 of them. Then you're going to use 12 duos on average. I think it's actually about 8, 9 is what you use. And then there's a prize, but prize is cheaper. Now, that is a lot of investment for one TET. Now, the problem is, if you're just going for a single TET, to hit the average on a single TET, you could do all 3 of your clicks and make 0 TETs. That's all your investment gone. All the fail stacks up to except the TET stack gone. That's a massive amount of money lost. So what I usually say is only start trying to enhance when you can basically risk it and make multiple, like put a big investment in. So we're looking at just shy of a billion per attempt, probably more, including your fail stacks. So I'd say try and go for 10. So you're talking almost 10 billion investment before it's good for like making steady profit, not being as much of a gamble anymore. Still a gamble, just not as much when you're talking that much. So in my opinion, you need 10 billion to start. That's if you're going for this. If you go for a cheaper one, obviously it can change, but obviously there's no profit there on that one. Your Orc and Red belts are cheaper, but you're only making a tiny bit of profit. So it really is a case of looking where you can make profit. You can enhance a profit on blue items, don't get me wrong. That is an option. As long as you know what you're doing, you can make a bit of extra money that way. So basically, it's just a case of, in my opinion, enhance for profit if you've got the money there, but don't think this is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It is if you're lucky and don't fail. Don't get me wrong. But on average, you will make money if you follow this calculator. Make sure that the prices of items are correct on the sales stack designer, because that's what affects those prices. I just accidentally moved that across. I'll move that back. And I don't know what happened. It went mad. I think I just flicked over the black star. That's what happened. Yeah, make sure these prices are right here, because that's what updates this bit. Make sure you've got your family fame and your value pack and everything correct. Don't edit this value, that edits from editing these ones. If you've got your merchant ring, great, even more profit for you. And make sure that you've got your chances correct on your percentage chance, because that also affects these. And basically, good luck with your enhancing, but just have an amount set out of the way. I also didn't mention, I think I moved it onto here, didn't I? Is it in here? It's not in here. Where have I moved the setup price? There's a price for starting up. Here you go. So it's here. So this is to make your first lot for fail stacking. So you've also got to take into account 146 million for getting 4 prize and 4 plus 14s. For your fail stacking gear, that's either Reblath or Militia. So there's always that additional cost to take into account. So yeah, it's not cheap to get into enhancing for profit. But by all means, if you have the outlay there that's just sat there and you're willing to use it for this and risk it, because it is a risk, go for it. So that's it for this video. It's ended up being quite a long video. So if you're here to the end, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also just leave a comment of enhancers for the win. If you do that, I know you got to the end of the video. You don't have to. Anyway, ciao for now.